Hello, 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 and welcome back to the continuing adventure or quest through Nova Land. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I accidentally created a new world. Let's get rid of that one, keep this one, and enter. There we go. So, where last we left off, I had been working up plastics, if I recall correctly, and just getting sundry researches and optimizations going. I had managed to get plastics pretty well in hand at this point. I don't feel great about the production here. What is the bottleneck? We have plenty of stuff. We're lacking in coal. We're also missing a potential bot, which we could add. We do apparently have a bot on twigs for some reason, which is being used to supply this island, where there is a nigh on permanent shortage of twigs, but we have just arranged for twig trees, and we have arranged the twig seeds. That should in turn result in twig trees. Fertilized by animal poop, I hope. Assuming that such poop is found lying around this island, which is a fair bet. Twig seeds. I mean, that had better be what it needs, because I don't know what else to put here. If there's a giant stack of twigs here, you know what's happening? Logistics is having a hard time keeping up, even allowing for a full twiggening. There's just too much for one logistics bot to do on this island. Let's actually, first let's module the logistics bot if possible, and then let's create another one. And this is why when I'm playing for speed, oh yeah, I built this sucker, great. When I'm playing for a record or trying to play optimally, I have to intentionally focus on objectives a little better, because as you can see, there's always more to do, and that can absolutely result in you getting scattered in your efforts instead of focusing. Alright, let's go ahead and install a speed module on you. Let's nix one guy altogether, so we can double up on logistics, especially once the twig trees become... Remember, there was at one point where there was actually not enough twig plants, period, and so that was a new bottleneck. Alright, we'll drop that. Next, this island. What are we doing? Stretch rooms into plastic, full capacity farming, so we could afford to run even more of these if necessary. That would just take a whole truckload of steel to accomplish, which we shall now get with much aplomb, because I know for a fact that plastic becomes the root of new recipes later on. So here we go. Now, please, grab me some bricks. Let's go 1, 2, 3. The next step will be lubrication instead, probably, rather than just adding more of the same. Lubrication just massively improves the efficiency once you can get it going, and biofuel remains useful for most of the game. Okay, we're just like one short, so let's just throw up a solar panel. Okay, not enough. We'll add more solar panels. No, we won't. We need one more brick. Are you kidding me? Another brick. Do I need more of them? Alright, that should do it for now. Still not enough. Alright, jerk. That should do it for now. Perfect. Giant stretch rooms are doing their job just fine. Excess plastic. Off we go. Jesus. Kind of want to put down a collection tray just so that they stop making a mess of things. What's going on over here? Something available, research-wise? A little more plastic can give me a chance production for plastisteel. Plastisteel is probably the next step. Plastisteel can give me biofuel generators. I already should have access to biofuel soon. And biofuel makes for the biofuel generator, which is the more efficient power source that I intend to switch to long term. Honestly, skills. How do we pick that skill? I really want to pick it. Is there a requirement I'm not meeting? I have the 2 out of 1. I have the 18. Am I required to build something else first, or? Is it contingent on having spent more points in these areas, at which point I haven't done that yet, maybe? Whatever, let's double the efficiency of the solar panels I'm using. Yep, that was it. And now we never need bricks again. I cannot express how happy I am about that. Let's throw away bricks. And let's destroy the brick factory. Thing of the past, baby. Yes. I never need bricks again, it will be too soon. Alright. Plastics was required for a fancy research, so we'll just grab that real quick and go do it. We are efficiently mining trees and distributing twigs and harvesting stray twigs and growing a twig bush, which should have been a twig tree. We haven't planted a twig tree anywhere. So that tells me that we haven't actually gotten the correct seeds. Let's go and look for them. No twig trees here. Okay. Unless I'm much mistaken, those are not twig trees either. Berry trees, so no. It's a desert island with sand and glass. Good lord, does it have a lot of glass. But it does not appear to have twig trees. That is a twig tree. That's a twig tree seed. And holy Toledo of a Godro, do we have a lot of forgotten resources up here. This island has not been put to useful work at all. Been so worrying about efficiency in one place, I've completely neglected another. There, I'm just going to capture some honeybees for when I eventually get husbandry going. Thank you. Also, if we have the oxygen link, I will totally use it up here. Well, this is good. It means I can get rid of the seed generator below, because making twig seeds feels beyond pointless. It also means that any inefficiency in twig creation that I was worried about is unnecessary. Clearly the twiggening is fine. There you go. In fact, if you could throw down one last one. Follow-up question. Oh wait, did I lose it? I thought I had another one. If these are the wrong seeds, and I think they are, then what are the right ones? Let's go and get some more twig trees and see if I can make twig seeds out of twig trees. Maybe it'll be unnecessary, who knows. Alright, just to get it crafted so that it gets out of my crafting list. Sure. Plastisteel is creatable, and with it, power is now upgradable. We'll eventually get to supercooler fluids, mass transport device. Mass transport's very valuable, but that's a long way off, so we don't have to worry about it yet. We make iron elsewhere. This is not the spot for it. No twig trees have grown back, seriously? There you go. Good boy. I knew you'd be somewhere. Alright, so now we've got proper twig tree growth. Doesn't look like that's what we need. And it does look like the twig trees are self-sustaining. And now it looks like they're cut, drop, cut, drop, cut, drop, cut, drop. So now it's efficient. And now our coal mining can become efficient. And that's going to help our bottlenecks significantly. So, turns out I just had the wrong thing going in production. I'll do some more coal. We certainly don't need to be importing twigs anymore. It's an unnecessary arm of the operation, so we'll just go ahead and put you to something else. I guess, why not just go after the natural resources that this island is supposed to be used for, right? Just keep at it. And this island is going to be very, very rich in that for a while. Okay, next. Let's do a logistics bay. Oh, look at that beautiful 0 by the number of bricks required. Let's do logistics bays centrally. For iron and copper, respectively. So, when there's downtime, we can just be supplying those to here. And when I need to grab a stack, I can always grab one. And we'll make the logistics bot more efficient. Alright, that should do the trick. Okay. I guess we can start exploring this next island now. Sorry, one moment. Okay, jumping islands. So we need to figure this island out. There are monsters here. That's not cool. There's something here very weak. Is that my ally? Yes, it is. Carrying a stack of rubies, so he's virtually unrecognizable. There is a flower here, Cornelia flower, no doubt. There's this. Don't need that. We're rich in whatever these trees are. But I don't really need berries that much, so forget it. Sugarcane, aplenty. Cornelia flowers, aplenty. We got 2. They keep popping up, we keep taking them down. 3. Oh. Seen monsters before. What else do we need to do here? Ooh, ship. I see. We're going to have to clear away all the riffraff before we can get there. So, if I actually remember this from having played the game before, there's a scanner that I need to research and build. I'm pretty sure I've already researched it, actually, since I've just been researching everything. So I have no idea how much of this I'm going to need, so I'm going to try to get to 20. Feels like a safe number. But I don't even have 5 cornelian. So, yep, there's another one. Alright, we need 1 more. Practically there. So 2 links secured, also dropping off the valuables, which are rapidly growing. We have, thank God for not needing bricks, huh? Continuing to mass produce. Alright, let's figure out how to make a biome scanner. Just needs 1 piece of steel, no problem, that should be easy. Before we scan the biome, I want to actually get 2 more monsters captured. 5 is the mandatory minimum for certain drops. So it'd be nice to be attacked right about now. There's an attack. Alright, and 1 more, please. God help me if there's something special he drops. I'm pretty sure they just drop bones, but you never know. Yeah, just throw an oxygen link so I don't have to think about it. What does the scanner require? Yeah, I have enough to actually scan, so if I could just get that monster, please, that'd be great. Deforestation. Nothing. Actually force the trees to the periphery when they respawn. You know, you're going to get a mandatory minimum number, but there's no reason they have to take up the core of the island. None of this is spawning an enemy, huh? Alright, well, we'll have to go elsewhere to get our monster fix, I guess. For now, let's store this in the monster mash holder, and then get back to it. 1 quick pass before I give up. And in the future, I'll learn how to duplicate monsters anyway, so... Biome scanning. Biome acclaimed. What's that? Croak. Ooh! Interplanetary shop. I forgot that this is how early that unlocks. It's pretty sweet. I need steel and plastisteel. Ugh, steel is easy. Plastisteel, I don't even have the recipe yet. Although, hold the phone. I'll bet you it's plastic plus steel. Just got this vague feeling. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, what's this? Remote shop catalog. Well, let's go ahead and... Actually, okay, get stacking that. I'm already happy that I've created that system. Interplanetary shop remote catalog. We'll stick that here with my other fancy pants based stuff. Exporter rocket. Free. It's a way to make money. Right. So anything that has this symbol you don't want to buy. Anything that has this symbol you do want to buy. Because it's the difference between a one-time use versus a permanent use. So now we'll go ahead and... Oh, we can't build that yet. But we did purchase the ability to build an exporter rocket. And an exporter rocket... I can't find it. Here it is. So we'll build the exporter rocket. It's a one-off, so we'll definitely keep it in the central island. Exporter rocket. And it requires biofuel to launch, so we need to get a system going for creation of biofuel, and then it requires things to fire off, and steel is the obvious first choice. So let's get cracking. We'll need biofuel creation. Lubricant oil, that's recipes. Biofuel can be bottled out of glass and sugarcane. Alright. Also plastisteel. What is the method on that? Needs scales and steel. Scales is tricky. Scales comes off of those scaly monsters, the horned beasts. The best way to get those is animal husbandry. The best way to get that is an animal barn. Animal barns are buildable. Let's get a whole bunch of steel going. If hypothetically I wanted an endless source of scales, so I needed the scorpions, I would need to put scorpions in the same place as biofuel. This can be biofuel island. We will farm sugarcane, we will import glass bottles, and we'll make it all here. So plastisteel doesn't need that. Plastisteel needs scales. Scales plus plastic. Plastic production is already taking place on this island. So how hard would it be to add scale production to that? Let's find out. Let's assume that I want scales. So I have this thing going. Alright. Oh, valuables. In order to run scales, I'm going to need this thing, whatever it is. Alright, there he is, and he needs eggs in order to make scales. So we're going to need a steady source of eggs. The best place to get eggs is up north. So that's going to be a pain. We either have to transport across 2 islands, which is always going to be a difficult decision. Okay, I'm struggling. I can easily export plastic 1 island over and export eggs to here, keep the eggs to feed the barn animals, and then produce on this island. That's an option. Let's go the other direction for now. Let's work on biofuel. That seems easier. Biofuel requires consistent mining of sugarcane. Alright, my brain is ready to do the glazing thing. I think I'm going to come back to this game later when my brain is more in it. Besides which, it's not like I just started playing here or anything. I've got time left, so maybe later today I'll do some more. Alright, thank you all for watching. This was fun. I will see you guys. We're going exciting directions. We're getting into space now. I'll see you guys next time.